Hello everyone. Welcome to our video. We are students from University Tun Hussein on Malaysia. In this video, we will talk about C language. What is C language? C programming language is a general-purpose programming language that is extremely popular, simple, and flexible to use. It is a structured programming language that is machine-independent and extensively used to write various applications, operating systems like Windows, and many other complex programs like Oracle Database, GIT, Python Interpreter, and more. It is said that C is a God's programming language. This is because C is a base for the programming. If you know C, you can undoubtedly get a handle on the information on the other programming language that utilizes the idea of C. Today C is the most widely used system programming language. Most of the state-of-the-art software have been implemented using C. Dennis Ritchie. Dennis Ritchie, who is a great computer scientist that has created the C programming language at the Bell Laboratories in 1972 and used to implement the Unix operating system. Why we should use C programming language? C language is much popular for embedded systems programming due to its flexibility. Programs written in C programming language are easy to read, understand and edit. C was at first utilized for system development work, specifically the projects that make up the working framework. C was adopted as a system development language since it produces code that runs almost as quick as code written in assembly language. Here's the examples of the utilization of C, such as operating system, network drivers, utilities, text editors, databases, language compilers, modern programs, language interpreters, print spoolers and assemblers. Where is C programming language is used? C language is widely used in embedded systems and developing desktop applications. Most of the applications by Adobe are developed using C programming language. Moreover, operating systems such as Apple's OS X, Microsoft's Windows, and Symbian also developed using C language. It is used for developing desktop as well as mobile phones operating system. Next, it is used to develop databases. MySQL is the most popular database software which is built using C programming language. C language is widely used in embedded systems and developing system applications. Whenever a C program file is compiled and executed, the compiler generates some files with the same name as that of the C program file but with different extensions. So, what are these files and how are they created? If the C compiler reports no error, then it stores the file as a .obj file of the same name, called the object file. So, here it will create the first .obj. This .obj file is not executable. The process is continued by the linker, which finally gives a .exe file which is executable. Every file that contains a C program must be saved with .c extension. This is necessary for the compiler to understand that this is a C program file. Suppose a program file is named first.c. The file first.c is called the source file, which keeps the code of the program. Now, when we compile the file, the C compiler looks for errors. If the C compiler reports no error, then it stores the file as a .obj file of the same name, called the object file. So, here it will create the first .obj. This .obj file is not executable. The process is continued by the linker, which finally gives a .exe file which is executable. The main features of C programming language. The features of C programming language contain such as procedural language, fast and efficient, modularity, statically type, general-purpose language, rich set of built-in operators, libraries with rich functions, middle-level language, portability, easy to extend. Advantages of C programming language. One of the main reasons why people choose C language over other programming languages is its simplicity. C language is a highly portable language as programs coded in it are far faster and more efficient. This makes learning C easier than any other programming language. Another reason why C is so popular as an efficient language among programmers is that it allows them to create their own software without having to worry about syntax errors. With C language, you'll find yourself creating more efficient and effective solutions compared to those created by other programming languages. Next, since C doesn't require complex statements like loops, conditionals, variables, functions, arrays, pointers, etc., you can debug your code easily. The C compiler produces machine code very fast. Close to 1,000 lines of code can be put together in a couple of seconds. The C compiler makes the code more efficient for faster execution. Lastly, the utilization of algorithms and data structures in C has made program calculations extremely quick and smooth. Subsequently, the C language can be employed in complex estimations and tasks like MATLAB. Next, we are moving to the last slide. Disadvantages of C programming language. In C programming language, you can't create a class with multiple inheritances like Java, Python, or C++. In OOP languages like Java, we can inherit methods from the parent class. But there is nothing similar in the C language. We cannot create subclasses for our classes. So it makes it difficult to reuse existing codes. In the C programming language, the errors are not detected after each line of code. The compiler shows all the errors in the code only during the runtime of the whole, which makes the checking of code, debugging, exceptionally complex in enormous projects, and also, the compiler doesn't check whether a variable was declared before its use. Moreover, there's no such feature of garbage collection, as the culture of these languages is to leave storage management to the developer or programmer. Lastly, C language doesn't have any object-oriented functionalities, and hence, it doesn't have constructor and destructor features. So in C language, you need to carry out the manual construction or destruction of the variable, either by utilizing a function or by different means. That's all from us. Thank you for watching our video. Don't forget to like and share it with your friends.